Good evening and welcome to The Real Deal, Muncie's #1 movie review and entertainment show. I am not Katie Bosdorf, but I am your host, Bernardo de Madrigal. Welcome back from spring break, a time for relaxation, reconnection, and forgotten memories. Although classes were put on hold, Hollywood refused to slow down. Luckily, we have Emily Haley with Hollywood headlines.
Gaining the much-desired spotlight, mean girl Lindsay Lohan and DJ Sam Ronson gave paparazzi quite the show outside their LA home last week. It is reported that there was a dispute between the attention-seeking duo that left the paparazzi craving for more. Police joined the frenzy after a rumored window was broken and screams were heard throughout the house. We can't be expecting to see Lindsay on the big screen anytime soon. Add the recent warrant out for Lindsay's arrest, and I think the Freaky Friday star's career is quickly coming to an end. Listen up, Grey's Anatomy fans. The end could be coming for Dr. Izzy Stevens. For those of you spring breakers who missed Thursday's episode, Dr. Stevens has been diagnosed with the lethal form of skin cancer. With the season finale just around the corner, don't boycott Grace Hospital just yet. It has not yet been confirmed nor denied by producers of this A-list show as to whether or not she'll be killed off. I guess we will just have to wait till Thursday to see what happens to the quirky blonde doctor next. What do you get when you put hundreds of wannabe models in the streets of New York City? A top model showdown. That's what happened during an audition for America's Next Top Model. Chaos filled the streets of the Big Apple as a stampede of high-maintenance women erupted after a supposed bomb threat. Shoes were tossed, clothing was flung, and purses were thrown by aspiring models in an attempt to evacuate the scene. Tyra issued a statement saying she will make sure all the girls who weren't seen on get their chance to audition. You can catch America's Next Top Model Wednesday nights at 8 on the CW. That's it for your Hollywood headlines. I'm Emily Haley. Back to you, Bernardo.
Thank you so much, Emily. While some of you were tanning on the beach last week, the rest of us were here hating you. Fortunately, we used that hate in a positive manner by going to the movies. Let's see what made this weekend's box office. She's old-fashioned, spunky, and hilarious, but you better watch out because this grandma has a machine gun. In Tyler Perry's Medea Goes to Jail, Perry plays 3 roles similar to that of Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor. Irish-born actor Liam Neeson must be feeling the luck of the Irish with this St. Patrick's Day among us, as Taken lands another spot in the top after a lucky 7 weeks in theaters. One critic urges people to, quote, steer as clear as you possibly can from The Last House on the Left. Even with horrific reviews, the 70s horror film remake managed to find a spot comfortably in 3rd, even though audiences were ever so uncomfortable with the graphic scenes in this flick. Who watches The Watchmen? Only about $18 million worth of moviegoers did this weekend, which was a 67% drop from last week. Will justice be served in the box office for Warner Brothers next weekend, or will this celebrated graphic novel screen adaptation continue to falter? It was a heated race for the #1 spot in the box office this weekend. However, Dwayne Johnson and his child co-stars kept a steady pace all the way to the top in Disney's Race to Witch Mountain, despite a handful of superheroes closely following behind. Too much of a good thing could be dangerous to your health, so as a precaution, we're going to go on a quick commercial break. But stay tuned, we have Chris Schenkel telling you about a musician that shouldn't be missed, and Lauren Collins playing a movie game. We'll see you then.